5 former state and facility officials associated with the Holyoke Soldiers Home are now facing a class action lawsuit. Good Friday afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Western Mass News at 5. I'm Chris Pisano. This lawsuit was filed this morning by lawyers representing the estate of one of the veterans who died following a battle with COVID-19. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us now live in Springfield with more. Audrey?
The lawyers who filed this suit claiming that the 76 veterans who died at the Holyoke Soldiers Home after testing positive for COVID-19 had their civil rights violated. Them in addition to the veterans who contracted the illness and survived.
They defended our country, but the Commonwealth of Massachusetts failed to keep their promise.
A class action lawsuit filed in U.S. District Court by lawyers representing the estate of Joseph Snydock. Snydock, a Korean War veteran who went to live at the facility in January, was one of 76 residents to die after contracting COVID-19 during the home's outbreak.
He was ready to go out and as soon as COVID ended, go to the casino again and have some fun. He never got that chance.
The complaint, obtained by Western Mass News, was filed against 5 former state and facility officials associated with the home, based on the findings of the independent investigation ordered by Governor Charlie Baker.
It details the unprofessional behavior of those 5 individuals. In the words of that report, there was a litany of utterly baffling misjudgments, mistakes, and blatant errors.
The officials named in the lawsuit include former Superintendent Bennett Walsh, former Medical Director David Clinton, former Chief Nursing Officer Vanessa Lazare, former Assistant Director of Nursing Celeste Serrera, and the former Secretary of the Department of Veterans Services Francisco Urena. The damages sought in the case, $176 million.
76 people died, and they're certainly entitled to $1 million each. And many people contracted COVID-19, and it's a figure that takes care of them and some number for punitive damages.
Because it was filed as a class action lawsuit, the courts will have to certify the veterans affected by the deadly COVID-19 outbreak at the home as a class. The lawyers say they plan to add more plaintiffs on the case in addition to Snydock, and they filed the complaint with that in mind.
It's filed on behalf of the estates of all the veterans who died at the Holyoke Soldiers Home. It's filed on behalf of all the veterans who needlessly contracted COVID-19.
I reached out to the attorney representing former Home Superintendent Bennett Walsh. He declined to make a statement. I also reached out to the 4 other individuals listed as defendants in the case. They too declined to comment. Now, coming up on Western Mass News at 6, we'll have more on the home's Board of Trustees and new action they're taking to ensure better quality of care at the facility in the future. In Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.